I'm back with a update. So I'm now back at Discount Tire. Shout out to my service representative, Tyler, for helping me out. So they took one look at my tire, guys, and they said, yeah, dude, something definitely happened here. They're gonna go ahead and replace it. All I had to do was just pay for a new warranty. It was 50 bucks. For extra added peace of mind, it's money well spent. And if it happens again, I'll be good to go. He said to give them about an hour and they'll get me in here. And they're gonna go ahead and get that tire replaced. I think my truck is still open. I think. Yep, it is. And here's a tire just in case you guys needed to have a secondary look. As soon as he seen that patch there, he was like, oh yeah, dude, we'll take care of you. It's definitely gonna be covered. So shout out to Discount Tire, man, for standing behind their product. As a matter of fact, I bought 3 sets of tires from this location. 1 for my R50 Pathfinder and 2 for my Ultima so far. Yeah, now we wait. Now, I will say this. Last weekend, Friday specifically, I went and did some light off-roading / camping. And at the end of this trail, there's a bluff. So when I get to said bluff, I had to turn around. But during that time, when I was turning my truck around, I was having some traction issues. When I was backing up, my truck couldn't grab traction. And guess which tire it was that was breaking traction? The passenger side rear tire. That was the one that couldn't grab traction, at least not at first. But after a while, I was able to get it to grab and back the truck up where I needed it. So here's my hypothesis. Where I was has a lot of rocks. Some of those rocks, they're really embedded in the ground and they're not going anywhere. So what I think might have happened is that at that time when I wasn't able to grab traction, that particular tread must have hit a rock that was really embedded in the ground and it just ripped that tread right off. But the puzzling part of this whole experience for me is that at the time, after I got the truck situated and everything and I set up my awning, I did a walk around on the truck because I was like, man, I wasn't able to grab traction. I hope I didn't damage my tires. So I came and I walked around and I looked and everything appeared normal. That's one hypothesis. And when I got home, again, did another walk around and everything seemed fine. Now, mind you, this was Friday, late Friday evening going into Saturday morning. In fact, I don't think we got home until about 1 or 2 in the morning on Saturday. So my truck sat Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. My truck sat for 4 days, guys. And on the 4th day, when I came outside after work, I was actually getting ready to go run an errand and I was going to use my R50, even though my 5th gen Ultima was here. But I'm going to be honest, anytime I need to go and do anything, my R50 is always my go-to. So yeah, it sat for 3 to 4 days. And on the 4th day is when it just decided to give up all the air. And based on what I seen with the tread, because you guys can see it came off in such a way, I mean, you could see the interior of the tire almost. The steel bands that make up the interior of the tire, you can almost see those, okay? Like I said, the service writer, he looked at it, he was like, oh shoot, what the heck? Bro, that's nuts. I'm planning on going back to that same spot. I'm curious to see if I am going to find that Falken Wildpeak tread block on that bluff. I'm hoping that I don't find it there, because if I don't, then that just leaves the highway. A part of me, 99.999% of me is saying that that's where the damage occurred. So again, this wasn't to deter anyone from buying the Falken Wildpeaks. Not here to bash Falken. I actually love this brand. Don't think I'm here, trying to sound an alarm and wave a red flag and tell you not to buy these tires, or even not to deal with Discount Tire, because I know some of you, that's what you're going to take away from this video. Some of you probably won't even watch the whole thing to see what the meat of the situation is and what the root cause was. I'm just here just to provide useful information, and in a sense, I'm your guinea pig. Another thing too, because of the immense heat here, dry rot is a real concern for me. See? So what I'm hoping is that the all-terrain 4s have a much better compound and construction that's going to be more resilient of things that naturally occur, such as dry rot, and more importantly, you know, separation of the tread, because that's not something you ever want to have happen, whether your vehicle's sitting still, whether you're off-roading, and more importantly, when you're on the highway going highway speeds. This just goes back to being vigilant and doing those routine walk around and inspections on your vehicle. I look at my vehicle every day. Some might even say that I'm obsessed with it, and you know what? You're probably right. You should be obsessed with your R50 Pathfinder too. That's a credit of $250.34, and I paid $50.49 for a new warranty. It's definitely worth the investment. Without this coverage, I'd be out $250. That's just what I have for you today. I'm gonna go ahead and put my spare back where it's supposed to live. We'll get our wheel center cap reinstalled. And if you found this video helpful, go ahead and give it a like. And while you're at it, don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, keep using your Pathfinder as a Pathfinder, on or off the pavement.